Okay, it's a nighttime workout video. I'm about to do a workout. It's nighttime. The time is 10 minutes past 11. Just my way of exercising. Okay, I hope you enjoy the video. I may or may not speak a little bit in this video. I might speak a little bit, okay, about what I'm doing. But I'm going to just mainly focus on doing the exercises. If I want to say something, I might say something. One thing I will say is breathing is very important. Work on your breathing. Do regular workouts. Take it easy on certain days. Don't fully overload yourself every day. Overdo it. I mean, basic stretching is key. Strength, just work whatever levels you can get in. I'm not the strongest person. I'm not the most flexible person. Mind or body, but I work with whatever levels I can work with. And I try to push it harder at certain times. But as long as you keep a basic routine, every day is best, or at least nearly every day. And if there's a couple of days where you're really tired, or there's some reason you can't get a full workout in, which should cover the whole body from top to bottom, your workouts. If there's some reason you can't get a full routine in, a full plan, which you should have a plan, either written or memorized or whatever in time, that you make more or less the same. If you can't get the whole thing in every day and every single day, that is, whether it be morning or evening, then at least on those one or 2 days, still do a little bit of stretching. Do something. Don't do nothing. Endurance is it's very important. Your stamina, your endurance, your balance, your coordination, your breathing, coordination as well, alignment. This workout that I do is a basic workout routine based on martial art techniques which I've learned throughout my life. Not to be confused with martial arts practice per se. So sometimes I might do a video where you see me doing martial arts practice, martial arts training. And it's like just, fighting moves, just martial arts, techniques, the fighting for self-defense, that is. But because I've done a lot of training in my life in basic systems, various systems of martial arts, humbly speaking and honestly speaking, I just know what I know, all right, from different systems. And it's helped me a lot as far as mental and physical goes in terms of that. Yeah, but the exercise part is most important because it's respecting this whole body just so that it can function very well, regardless of martial arts training or not. When I'm doing my exercise routine, I do this nearly every day, this exercise routine, and you will see kung fu, martial arts, various different kinds of martial arts techniques that I'm doing in it. Sometimes you will see me go into a stance or something, or some kind of martial art position, but it's mostly focusing on the exercise. See, the martial arts and the exercise should be as one. It's like it's like yoga, for example. People that do yoga or aerobics or whatever. There's various things that will help them in their life. Their breathing, their posture. They might not do the full techniques. Excuse me, out in public, obviously, but sometimes it will carry through to their physical maintenance of themselves. So yeah, if you see that, I might even explain a little bit about that as we go through the workout, although I don't know. We're just going to see. The best thing you can do is have a routine, okay? Have a routine workout that you follow every day. If you really can't follow the whole thing and you have to change it up or adapt it over time, that's fine. If you really can't remember, if you can't remember it, you should have it written down in the beginning. But once you start to remember and you know your body, it just comes second nature. There's been certain days where I've done a workout routine where I've forgotten one or two of my exercises. And it's okay, I just try to get it in at another time. There's other times where I do more of a certain exercise because I forgot I did it earlier on in the routine. But it's all about feeling. It's all about feeling. That's the most important thing. Don't overdo it. Or if you're too tired, let's take it a bit more easy on yourself. But don't be lazy. if you need to adjust the order of various techniques, exercises you're doing in this whole overall routine, that's fine. Just listen to your body. But you've got to take care and take full heart in the techniques. It's not what it looks like, it's how it feels. That's most important. Okay, it's not like rushing through it. The same as martial art techniques. You might see a fighting technique that looks so amazing or so cool. It might not be useful in certain situations. But you see something that looks so pathetic and useless, it might be very useful for defending yourself. So exercise is very, very important. Don't let anyone tell you what's good for you or what's bad for you, I should say. What's bad for you, what's no good. Listen to your body and find what's the right way to exercise and find what's the right way, to control yourself. That's what it's about, right? So in martial arts, when you train with people, it's good to get some sparring, to really know, how to react and what the techniques, how to work to react. So when someone's going to hit or push you or grab you or whatever, wrestle, tussle with you, you can stand grounded to a degree. You can cover, strike back. You've got a lot of different reactive techniques you can use, and action. So your action and reaction. In this video, you're not going to see anything amazing. It's not for show. It's just me recording. This is my life. I like to do documentation of my training. I've been doing this for years, and I've had to train. I've had to change and adapt my training over the years, adjust my training routines. But anyway, let's get straight to this, okay? I'm not going to talk. I may talk here and there and explain certain things, okay? If you do have any questions, you can always let me know later about anything. So let's just get straight to it. And one more thing I want to say, if you see me fidgety, where I'm like really stiff, or like my right ankle, I start to fidget, for example, like this with my foot. If you see me doing that, I'm not embarrassed. It's like a fidget, a kind of habit that I have with my right foot. Very annoying. It's almost like an OCD kind of habit where I have to get my foot in the right position so I can stand nicely. And it looks like weird when I'm shaking that, just get in the position, right? But it might look a bit funny, but you've got to listen to your body and your joints and the pressure and how you feel. So if you see anything that looks ridiculous in this video, I can't help that, okay? Overall, you're watching someone doing what feels right for them, a good exercise routine, okay? And a unique routine too, of just basic stuff. If you want to see someone doing amazing, calisthenics or that strongman stuff, you can go online and have a look. Okay, so let's get straight to it. Thank you for watching. Let's start the workout. And what I like to do is I like to get into the feeling of the energy. That probably doesn't make much sense to a lot of people. It's the feeling of it. And that comes through martial arts techniques sometimes. So I'll do some energy kind of flows from here and there. And it gets me all energized up. The kind of focus. Sometimes you might see me do that. Starting by rotating the hips. Here we go. Cannot rush. Take your time. We're going to do hips, shoulders, neck, wrists, ankles. Do the small joints first. The fingers, the jaw, and then we'll do some big leans and twists for the upper body, stretches on the legs, etc. I'm working to squats for the legs and then some more extra exercises overall. Okay. be moving around this room to different areas. I'm sorry for the camera angle, okay? It's just I feel I work out better in different parts of the room. I might stand by this wall with my foot up against the wall like this sometimes, or moving around, so I can't help that. Remember, when you work out, the most important thing is it's not about any words even. It's not about any show. It's not about any. It's not. It goes beyond ideas. It's mostly about how you feel, just how you feel. It's not about what it looks like or any of that. So you do as much as you need, or at least, or as much as you need on the body. I mean, within obviously getting into focus of action and doing the exercises. Sometimes you'll just do a few times, a few repetitions of something, and you feel that's okay, like it's enough, This is a loosening up and stretching exercise routine, best done in the mornings because it starts your day great, nice and flexible and energized up for the day. If you do a workout like this before you have to start your day, but sometimes it's very hard to get a full, good, thorough workout like I'm doing here so yeah. So like sometimes you have to do it in the evening if you come home from a job or from somewhere, per se, and you've got something going on. You might need to come back and do it in the evening, like tonight. I'm doing this here, it's night time. You might have more time on your rest days, your days off, or whatever, as well. So I'm stretching up here now. Stretching up, fingers interlocked. I won't tell you exactly everything I'm doing. You just look and you'll see what I'm doing. I'm trying to go. I'm not rushing, so you can see what I'm doing. By talking, I kind of mess up my breathing, so it's not good to do that, I've got quite tired calf muscles, I've been realising they're quite sore because I've been doing a lot of walking lately. So there's that as well. With the mind in a martial arts mindset, it helps me to get through various exercises with the focus energy. It helps me to focus, basically, rather than just doing specific exercises. Having that martial energy throughout, it actually helps you focus. So you might have to, if you're doing a workout and you know some martial arts, might do a few light, not going crazy, but I'll do a few loose movements in the air, your energy, your whole body in core, strong. And it brings that warrior together, and you go back and you continue your exercises. So I find that helps a lot. But one thing you don't want to do is go over the top, give yourself too much extra work to do, and it takes more time as well. If you start spending time doing loads of martial art moves, focus on your exercise first and foremost. So it's part of the exercise, is what I'm saying, part of the overall structure of how you position yourself and move. You should be. My exercise helps me as a martial artist. Okay. and it helps me as a human being. Okay, so a good workout can really help you feel good. So if you've got stressful, like tight muscles or tight body, you know, you're going to feel really good if you do a workout. Once you've finished it, you'll feel great. It helps you sleep better. It helps you work better, whatever you're doing in your life. It helps you function better, I mean, as a human, to get some exercise. A lot of times you will not feel like training. Be lazy, you know. You can feel lazy. And it can be difficult to even do simple exercises when your mind tells you so. And if you're really tired, you know, say sitting there in a chair or sofa, you might start getting sleepy. But I know by doing this now, even though I'm pretty sleepy, I want to go to bed really. It's like nearly 11:30 at night. But I'm forcing myself to do this. I'm forcing myself because overall it helps. I'm going to feel better overall for doing this, you know. So you see how I do like these blocks and stuff. Like I'll be there. I might do a few techniques and then go in. Help me focus my mind, my hands in line with my spine, my hips, elbows, my feet in position, the legs. I know where I am too. But that right foot here, you see my right foot? I keep moving that into different positions and twisting. It's a bad habit of mine. It doesn't happen. It only happens when I'm working out. Like I move my foot like this. I try and get into a position. But when I'm doing my martial arts, it doesn't happen. It just happens when I'm extra, like thinking about a specific stretch or something. Like an OCD, obsessive compulsive, disorder, habits of mine. It affects my working out to a degree, but I get control of it. So whatever you're going through, you've got to get control of your own body, see? You know what I'm saying? Okay. So let me just blow my nose. I'm doing a fair amount of speaking, sorry. I have actually been talking a lot now, I just realise, I know that. Let's do knees up to chest. You've got to listen to your body. If your lower body is tired, you work on your upper body. If your upper body is tired, meaning from the waist to head, then you work your lower body, waist down to feet, and your legs. To balance it up, down, same as left and right, alternating but balancing, symmetrical. Inner, outer, big, small, fast, slow, about the balances of yin and yang, like yin and yang. Yin and yang. So you can get the control. When you take certain exercises more slowly and calmly, you'll save yourself more energy. The idea is don't really exhaust yourself throughout your workout. throughout your workout where it's going to affect other exercises. Try to take it like easy enough, but so that you've got enough energy to do this thing good, you know. That's what you want to do. Once you've got all those basic exercises done, it'd be great. Some exercises require much more focus and bodily power, so you don't want to exhaust yourself, spending ages or rushing, doing little small exercises that are going to hinder or somewhat burn you out a bit more. Do something bad to yourself. Get it good, get it real. You know? So, yeah. I'd like to do some horse stance. I just do it. Like now. So you see my foot fidgeting, my right foot there? Kind of annoying. I have to get myself in a position and then come up. But you just keep doing it and go, mindset. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if it's going to be 5 seconds, fine. You just do it again and again and again and again. I usually go for somewhere between 4 to 6 times of doing that. So there's no talking, just go. Get it out of the way. Get in the position. If you find yourself fidgeting or not very comfortable, loosen up first. Your mind ready, you know, okay, go. And just go. The more you overthink things, the more you just get these bad habits, you see. What I've found with the horse stance is like, some people say like you don't always have to go super low, you can do a higher one and still get a good workout. Horse stance in marble in Mandarin, but the thing is, that's true, but you're going to develop different levels of strength, right? But for me, what I want to say to you is, you can do wider ones or more narrow ones. The same as various different stances in general in martial art techniques. If you're a taller person, like I'm fairly tall, or long legs, and if you've got various bodily structure, upper or lower body, you may have to adjust things to suit yourself, how you're feeling. You know? There's a basic overall thing, but this workout is about feeling to respect your body, not doing it exactly like everybody else. But the basic human structure, yeah, the bodily structure is the same, and the techniques of the martial arts are the same, but you may have to adjust things for certain situations and for yourself. So let's go. See? So sometimes I'll do a small one. I'll just go like this, I'll go here, and just go down. See? There's a reason why I do what I do. If you listen to your body, how you're feeling. What you'll see is you'll see me doing some squats in a minute as well, in a moment. I'm just going to do 2 more sets of that marble there, horse stance. As you see, I'm not doing a lot at all. I just literally go down, hold it for a few seconds and come up. Because that's how my body is telling me to train these days. And I'm doing a lot more than a lot of people out there. There's people out there in the gyms who are working out so hard compared to me. And some younger guys. But the thing is, I'm doing a lot more than some people that are doing nothing. And I feel good. As long as I'm in good shape, you know, you can always push yourself harder. Sometimes I do push myself a lot harder and do more. So therefore, you've got to make sure you feel comfortable in how you're standing. So, hit and go. Sometimes you want to do a wide stance. Sometimes you want to do a more narrow stance. Only your body can tell you what's right. Okay, see? It's a little bit of work on the legs, burning. So, if it looks ridiculous and pathetic to you, like I said, seeing is believing, but feeling is the truth. My body and how it feels to me is just as important as you would feel for doing what you like. You can regard me as an elderly man or whatever in the video. It doesn't matter, I'm not trying to win a prize. I'm just documenting what I do. at times in my life where I do what I can to help myself, you know. Yeah. I'm going to do 2 more times. I'm going to do that 2 more times as well. Let's go. Before we move on to some other stuff. So. Okay. One more. Okay. So like I said, it's not a case of me feeling like too tired on my legs. It's just this right foot. I have this problem with my ankle. So you have to fight through that. Whatever problems you've got mentally or physically, you know, or OCD, you've got to fight through it. Be careful if you've got injuries or various pains and things. Listen and do what's right for you. If you want to seek medical attention from experts, medical advice, yeah, you can do that, of course, too. But I just do what's right for me, how I feel what's right for me, you know. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to start to exercise my upper body a bit more and stretch my legs as well, okay, before we go on to Gong Bu, which is the bow stance, which is the easier for me these days than the horse stance. But it's a good it's a very good strong stance also. And feet together, I'm just stretching down. As I said, my basic routine workout that I do every day takes me half an hour to an hour. It used to take, but these days it's taking me anything up to an hour or more. So sometimes I take an hour and a half to do this, or more than that even. Between 1 and 2 hours is a possibility sometimes for me, depending on how I'm feeling physically, you know. Oh, just stretching down, stretching the legs. Oh, yeah. Okay. Nice stretching for the hamstrings. I say working out is cold, lonely, difficult, hardships you have to do. You have to do it by yourself. It's just for yourself, you know. I'm going to rotate my wrists now. See, resty, smart. Just balancing now, you know. When you're doing one exercise or exercising one part of your body, you may be, you know, exercising in a different way or relaxing other parts of the body. So the rest of my body is like relaxing for a moment while I do these wrists here. I'm just pacing up and down, walking to get the blood flow and the breathing. So I'm nearly 43 years of age. As I say. It's a good workout for anyone, really, I think. But let's just see. So now lean over to the side and do some. I've done some twists, right? So I need to lean back and I need to lean over. I need to do another stretch down with my legs apart in a moment as well. Okay, slightly apart. So let's get to it. So I do this every day. I said I wasn't going to talk much, I know, but just lean over. Okay, nice and comfortable when you do it. That's it. Like that. Get the position. See, because it all comes together. You can go like into a horse stance if you wanted to from here, see? So you could do that if you want to come up and then go, and then come up and do the stances, or come back down. You just adjust the width of your feet and when to squat down like that to strengthen your legs. Ignore my foot there, getting fidgets. It's just Just doing what I need to do. You've got to listen to your body, your own structure. Leaning over again. Going over to. Again. I'll do elbows across the body actually here. Adjust it as you need to. Elbows up. Out, another for the shoulder blades and up again. Good. Then out to the sides, completely straight. Here, just hold it for a moment. Just do this kind of motion. With your elbows, ignore my foot there. I'm just adjusting my foot position. Don't worry about that. Just doing the elbows here, the shoulders. I can just stand like this and do it. Same thing. A lot of the time you adjust your lower body to help the focus on the upper body, and sometimes it's the other way around. The other way around. You adjust your upper body, see, to focus when you're doing a stance. Say you're focusing on the hands here. See? This kind of thing, see? And that can be another thing. A lot of these techniques come from Kung Fu systems and martial arts systems, karate and stuff. I've studied karate, I've studied kickboxing, various styles of Kung Fu and traditional weapons in the past. So these are just some basic stretches. I just train my own way these days for the most part and kind of flow it up. I do whatever I can. Flow it up. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to lean back now. Oh. Hands on the hips or just behind there, the buttocks, the back of the hips, just lean back. Yeah. Be careful when you do certain exercises on your back, your neck, and whatever. You know, because you're going to be careful. Don't hurt yourself, put too much strain or anything. Don't overstretch or put a muscle or, you know, damage your body, right? Lean back again. Oh. As long as your head doesn't go in the microwave or the fridge, you'll be okay. Pushing the back here now in the middle part here, just a little bit, feeling that. Leaning back, okay. I like to do this with the arms, make a circular motion like that with the shoulder blades leaning back. Also, this, and then bring these shoulder blades together, bring the elbows together behind you, like closer towards each other, and come down here. And then down. I like to do a punch slowly like that up to the head, and then the lower body, and then the head again, slowly twisting, comes halfway and then twist forward. You're just stretching, twisting slowly, feeling the skin, the flesh around your forearms, you're just twisting in your shoulder motion. Do a couple of palms. For this, we're not going like a martial arts with the thumb tucked in and fingers together. I'm just literally hands spread open, just pushing out, stretching the fingers and the palms. If you would like to come back like this to the hips also. Same as before with the fists on the hips, same thing. This is palms, just palming out and coming back like that. It's coming back here, elbow tucked in. If it was a punch, this would be a two fists, same thing. Elbow, right? If you're doing it fast, of course fast. But we're just stretching, that's all we're doing is coordinated movement. It's not much of a big stretch, it's just like a motion. You're feeling the stretch, the blood flow, the tendon, the skin around the arm, feeling it. You might hear a little click or something, you just get that stretch and that twisting motion of the flesh around the muscle, the tendons, the blood flowing. You're going to breathe naturally. All kind of motion. So, breathe in or out through the nose or mouth or whatever, just work it all out naturally. do it just natural. Emotions, emotion, a nice bass, natural. Just feel natural as you move it. I can't really put it into words, you've just got to feel it. As if there's this energy around you, you're feeling it. Here. Natural martial arts, it just comes in as this essence, you know. Okay, so you've got those palms. Another one I like to do is this one with the wrists. Okay, up and down. Ignore that foot, as I say, it's a habit of mine. Just trying to put my foot in a comfortable position. But focus here on the wrists, up and down. So that goes up, and the fingers are left down. And the wrist comes down, and the fingers go up. A few of those for the. It's not shaking the hands. The wrists. This is also a block, as I say, blocking motions. So you can block down and punch, block, punch. But the basic thing is, we're just doing this motion here for the wrist, exercise it. Then your hands in front, claw, like grabbing, like tiger claw basically, but you're just practicing your grabbing essence in your fingers to get some strength and mobility in your fingers. So grab something, you know, or some clothing, whatever. Yeah. Get the feeling of opening and closing your hand. Now we didn't do the wrists yet, so let's do those and the jaw in a moment as well, which looks funny. I'm going to just pull my wrists down like this, a gooseneck, they call it. Some people call it. Again, be careful, just gentle when you do it, gentle. Get fingers together, finger and thumbs in, like that. Bring it like that. Push back gently, not against the fingers, against this part here. Fingers, yeah, carefully, but this part of the hand, you know, don't put too much force on your joints. Both hands, a few seconds each. Shake as well if you want to, you know. Do whatever again if you want to go over things, take things easy, you know. Think about what you're doing and different ways you can do things as well, obviously. You might want to move around, something naturally, do shadow boxing. Not actually like literally going in and like going crazy, but just like, you know, just moving around the room. Just like naturally thinking of movements, you know. Like I'll be here. I'll be just like, without thinking, I'll be like moving around, walking around. Just putting my hands there, someone's going to try and pickpocket me. I brush the hand away, I think I can punch him here. Someone's going to hit me or grab my shoulder here. I can move that away from my arm, knock his arm away. The hit coming in, strike, you know. Someone's coming from behind me, I take a step forward away from him. I'm on the side angle so I can throw a kick. Just moving around as I'm moving around. So I want to move with my elbow up like that to guard. So someone's going to touch me here, grab my body, I might block cover because he's going to punch me. I move, parry, see? I might do that and strike him in the face. So bam with the palms there. So natural things coming. Elbow from behind, see, elbow to the side. It's just all natural as I know where I'm stepping. Turn, you know, I've got my alignment in line. See, one high guard, one low guard. See, I'm open here, he can kick me in the groin. See, so I turn on the side, turn my knee into defend. Going to hit my body, I bring my elbow into guard. I'm on the side here, this can protect my ribs. See? You see what I'm saying? I could block down and punch from here. He's going to grab me there, I can lift that up. Block. If he's going to grab me, I can lift his arm up and this can still get him. I might step behind his foot, come through and throw him over my leg. There's various different techniques you can do, a lot of different techniques you can do. But this is, I'm not going deep into it, it's just like that's in mind as you're doing your exercises here. Always think about coordination and how you can move. See, when I stepped there, I went like this, two things in one. So as I did that motion, as I was stepping forward, I didn't step out here so he can kick my leg. He's trying to sweep me, so I lift my foot up So his leg goes under there. He's trying to sweep me or whatever. So I take my leg, this up, see? Also ready to kick you. Well, this is here. So this is ready to go, see around. And also you get that spring motion. So if I'm here, I might be ready to jump, see? So always ready to spring, see? Here. And you could walk on a straight line like that. So when you're here, you could literally step over the line, see, boom. Wow, this kind of thing. So think, see, to smooth your hips, because when you start throwing kicks and things, that's in the martial arts, so you want that rhythm. So as I'm just doing small things, just walking around or just standing here, I'm still thinking about my coordination, even when I'm not training like big martial arts movements. I'm just doing basic stretches and still got my coordination. So here, I can throw a low kick back behind me there, boom, no one expected it back. See? I'm not going to be up here. If I'm here, I know I can lift my knee. If you're trying to hit me, I can bring my knee like across to protect my centre. See? So not only can I strike him with my knee, I might come in through the middle, so here. So I'm protecting my groin, my centre, as I'm coming to strike him. It's all as one, see? Hit on the side. Here. So the idea is there. It doesn't mean you're always going to make it work, but the techniques are always there, see? Basic self-defense. Okay. Anyway, let's get to it. So that's basically that. Yeah, you can do your yin yang palms, which is one palm up, one palm down. A good stretch. Here and here, which I didn't do earlier. Also coming up. And then out this way. Oh, for the shoulder blade, it feels nice. Up again. It's kind of a natural movement, see? Motion. Feeling the blood flow through the arms and the hands, the breath, you know. Okay, now swinging the arms across the body. I've still not done more stretches on the legs below. We need to do that, but in a moment. Doing this here, a few of those, and then up and down here. Not too bad. And also behind. Like that. You come forward a bit up like that, maybe up to shoulders or just before, and then come back past. Just swing them back. Okay, now palms up across the body, palms up and come out. It's a different thing. Alternate, okay? Also, which one's on top? So now the left's on top, boom. Now the right's on top. Okay. Just coordination thing. Big circles forward. You don't need to clap your hands, but just swing your hands forward. You can touch gently with your fingers if you want to, or your hands. Clap if you want to, but just don't slow the motion down. Be loose, keep your back straight. Swing forward and then backwards, or either way. Do a few of those. 8 to 10 of those if you want. You can stand with your feet together or have your feet apart, it doesn't really matter. Still not done my jaw yet. Let me do my jaw now. Okay, that's a jaw. It's a bit funny. Just do some exercises for your jaw. Breathing air into my cheek. Everybody's face is different. So loosening up the jaw area. Opening and closing the eyes. Looks funny, I know, but you know, making sure you're nice and comfortable. You know? Fingers. Give me your fingers as well. Be careful. You can do little exercises, like little gentle, like pushes and things. Just don't hurt yourself. Just do little stretches and things to make yourself feel nice and comfortable around each finger. You can do this stuff anytime, right? In the daytime, even your neck. Do a few more. I do this on the train sometimes, or buses. You know, neck. You know, so up, down, up, down, over the shoulder, looking over, slowly, a few times, leaning over to the side, do that usually right at the beginning of the workout. Today I didn't do it for some reason, I don't think. But anyway, that's that. The neck, shoulders, yeah. Rotation front and back, then in and out like that. Hips, as I say, rotating left and right, then side by side and forward, front and back. I've shown you the ankles on the floor. I've shown you already, just gently pushing the feet in different positions against the floor. Being careful. You might feel a few little cracks. It doesn't matter, little clicks and stuff. Clicks, sorry. That's alright. Take it easy. Now I'm going to spread my feet a bit apart and start to stretch my legs. If I need to put my feet against, my one foot against the wall, I might do that. Let's just see how we go. So, yeah, I'll do that today. Foot against the wall here and just stretch. If you don't want to go too wide, that's okay. Just wider than shoulder width apart, I'd say. Earlier when I had my feet together, just standing straight, and I bring my upper body down. You can try and touch your toes or just have your feet like, you know, for that I'm saying, have your feet, have your hands like just reaching down, trying to touch the floor, or just reaching down. But for this one, I'm just spreading my legs wider. What you can also do is put your legs against two side, like two walls like that, if you want to. This floor's a bit slippery. I'll show you. Moving a few things across. Get space. Get some space. So, yeah, I'll put one foot like to each side here, like by a door or by a wall. And I'll just get some stretching like that. It's nice. Not too wide, is it? But it's still good. Hold your legs there and just go down. Stretching down, it's nice. Put your hands between if you want to, like that, reaching through. And go again. 1, 2, no, whatever. You know, keep your back straight if you can as well. Depends. Just listen to your body. Get some good stretches going. Punch it. Block, punch. Do some stretches and then think about some combat. Blocking. 1, 1 more. And you get more lively, seem more ready as the whole body starts to get comfortable. I've already got a lot more energy in me now than I started with. So just by doing these slow exercises, it feels good. Go over some other ones again, go over them, redo them if you want, twists like this, if you want to. So this kind of thing, like karate. Yeah, man, just kind of feels good. Spine engaged. The wrists. See? Up and down. Motions across the body if you want to do that. Circular motions or figure eights with your wrists, just open hands. Just do that if you want to. It's all good. All kind of motion. Stretching out to the sides again, this one. You can also go like this, let's say 1, 2, or here. Also sideward like that. Even just straight hand, fingers, and also up. Another one I like to do is this, up and back, there, up and like that. It's like you're doing a barbell almost, but I'm just doing fingers up here now. You can have fists if you want to. Exercising the shoulder blades. Okay? It's just empty hands, I'm saying. See? How far apart your feet are doesn't matter. I've just got a habit with that foot, some crazy fidget thing I've got. I always bring that up in the video sometimes because it's kind of embarrassing, but it just happens when I'm doing various stretches. When I'm doing my martial arts, this doesn't happen. This doesn't happen when I'm doing my martial arts training. I know what I'm doing, but when I'm like stretching, sometimes I just want to adjust my foot. It's a bad habit I've got, but it doesn't affect overall. I'd get the whole thing done. So here. See, for the shoulder blades. Good, yeah. See, breathing. I'll do a Wing Chun stance also. Before we do that, I'm going to do a Dong Bu first, the bow stance. So in a moment, I'll also do a quick little bit of Wing Chun stances, Yong Chun, okay? Yong Chun Chuan, which is a basic, a very good kung fu system, but just a basic stance on how to practice in, add into the workout. But it's, as I say, one of the martial arts that I really practice a lot of is Wing Chun, as I say. But this is just a workout. When I do my workout videos, it's a martial arts workout or a stretching workout, so the exercise workout. But when I do my martial arts training or martial arts practice, you will see videos of that, videos titled that. So training or practice for me is martial arts practice or martial arts training, just the fighting skills, you know, or some tips or things I might want to show just from what I know humbly. But when I'm doing an exercise workout, I might type kung fu workout or kung fu exercise, you know, and that's what it is. It's an exercise routine, but based mostly in kung fu and martial arts essence. But it doesn't mean it's only like for martial arts. You can train just basic exercises. If you want to do 100 push-ups every day or 1,000, if you want to go for a run around the block, go swimming, mountain climbing, riding a bike, whatever you want to do, sports, dancing, cliff climbing, whatever you want to do, that's your thing. Calisthenics, parkour, you know what I mean? Go down the gym, weightlifting, acrobatic, gymnastics, whatever it is your thing, you do it. MMA, boxing, it's up to you. I just do what I do. I'm just sharing my unique way of basic exercise for people that do nothing, or for people that might want to just have a look, you know, anyway. I'm happy if it can help you or inspire you. You put down the drugs, put down the alcohol and the smoking. Those things are no good for you. I'm just saying, it's up to you. I don't do any of those things. Do something which could make a good habit for yourself. Rather than having a bad addiction, get an addiction to a good habit. Like, I'm going to respect myself. The world might not care for you, but you've got to care for yourself. So that's how I live. Just doing a little bit like this, it's more than what some people are doing a year, gossiping and moaning about people and being nasty to people. You know, no, you help yourself. Right? When you go around with a good message, you've got a more cleaner, honest truthfulness inside of you, a power which is the heart, which you know is someone who's more focused on helping yourself than trying to prove something to the world. And then when you'll naturally have like a better character, the way you can carry yourself when you talk to people. Because you know that you're a person, you don't need ego. That's just weakness. You know that ego is weakness, and true self-respect just comes from listening to the self. It doesn't come from other people. Trying to buy respect from people, that's ridiculous. You know? Anyway, just stretching my feet a bit. Okay. You can shake out your hands and legs if you want, but at any time, by all means. Keep the breathing going naturally too. All of it. Now, what the heck am I doing? So now we're going to, there's quite a few things we can do. Before we do the, okay, let's do Kung Fu now. Let's do Kung Fu first. Both starts, right? So I should have done that directly after the horse stance. Yeah, different hand positions. You can do various different hand positions for it, as I say. It's one leg bent, the front leg bent and the back leg straight. That's the difference. With the horse stance, it's both legs bent. You know? Like, you know, equal like a table, they're just like balancing. But this one is the back leg straight and the front leg bent. You know, again, a few seconds each. Don't worry about my hand positions, as I say, or my fidgets. You can work it out yourself however you do it. Just try and keep still in a position. Same as horse stance for a little moment or so. If you can hold it for minutes or seconds, good. I'm doing various hand positions. I always adjust it each time, just to how I feel, you know. In this case, I'm doing a punch here. A straight punch with a guard. For this one, solid, strong. For a little bit, a few seconds. That's that. So, here. Some techniques are with the fists, some are with the palm, some are with the beak or the gooseneck here, like that, the hooking hand basically. It's a bit like that, so there, here, see, like that. This is in martial art techniques, just the hand technique. There are other things like tiger claw, obviously, and things like that, you know. Okay, side technique now. So, okay, so here we go. Side one, side angle one. So I adjust my techniques very naturally, as I say, to how I feel. And my feet and everything, I might fidget a little bit first, trying to get into position. I don't just go straight in every time. Sometimes I do. Okay, here we go. Now I'm ready. See? Here. So I fidget a little bit. I try and get into position, nice and comfortable, and then I do it. It's not like some performance or something. Here. Now I'm ready. See? Good. Now we go flat, straight again. Here. Frontward, forward one. The hand positions depend on how I'm feeling with my legs. And it helps to give focus to the legs, back and forth, backwards, back and forth. So I might be here, or I might be further out. Now come again. Well, listen now, relaxed hands. And that's good. See, as I come back, I balance down the upper body. Because if I just step back like that, I might go like forward. It's quite tiring. So I step back and this back, see, as I come back into the core here. Or as I'm coming up, my hands like that. So there's the up and down, the in and out, with the whole body, top and bottom. It's all that yin and yang essence, see, front and back, elbow and punch. See, it's a thing that should balance here. See, or here. See? Yeah. So you know what you're doing. Another thing I do is elbows over. So here and here, and also over and back. So one and back and down on the angle for the, I'll show you for the shoulder blade. So I go over, okay, yeah, and then come back. Yeah, so this kind of thing to get the whole motion. So arc in the back, squatting down and coming up. So now the ridge hands it. With the palms, it all comes together. I'm going to do a Wing Chun stance just quickly, a little bit. So just quickly, little small stance. You don't have to do this. It's a simple thing I like to do, a little bit of that. To do it, you just come up there, feet together, hands up, okay? When you're nice and comfortable, hold on, the feet there, hands up by the sides of your chest this time, not on the hips, just here. And you can open your feet to about shoulder width apart. You can do it like different ways. As I say, you can open, so toes, heels, toes, and then sink. Okay, or you can go just toes, heels, heels, toes, and then adjust your feet position. But the basic thing is, my legs are pretty long, as I say, so I like to just adjust it to how I feel comfortable. Don't make it too wide though. You can turn, so more weight on the back leg. 70-30. Here. Some different positions for hand positions and things. But I'm not covering Wing Chun in this video. As I said, I've got videos in the past that I've done years ago showing a lot of Wing Chun. These days I just do my little bit in the workout, but just to fit it in there. We've got a lot more squats to do tonight. How long we've been doing this video so far? I've been talking for over an hour, or just over an hour we've gone now. And I was talking for a few minutes at the beginning, I know. As I say, this is it. So I'm going to do, make sure you've got a clear area. Working out. I'm going to hold my foot back and stretch my ankle, stretch my thigh, so stretch my thigh. One each, obviously, alternating. So hold my foot back behind and just stretch my thigh. Okay. Hold it for a minute, a few seconds. There you go. Then alternate. I did a little bit of this this morning when I got up, actually, and a few little things, stretches with the arms, which was good. Okay. When you do this one with the arms crossing the body, this one, okay? Just the palms facing forward as they're here. And then you go like you're giving yourself a hug. You can do this with like fists also. Not hitting yourself, it's not the point here, I'm just tapping myself, don't worry. What I'm saying is let the weight come to swing out from the hands. Like light, kind of like hollow fists. Not super tight, but like hollow sort of fists. As if you're holding something in your fist there, nice and light. Same when you're swinging up, if you want to do that and back. But I like to have open hands usually. You can have this one also by your shoulders, like straight up with fists. This is a few of those. You can do 4, you can do 8, whatever. Middle as well, between the centre of your body here, the line of the spine, coming straight up here. Not with the thumb up, with the thumb down, but like this. Up, and then here. 1, 2, a few of them. So it's another one, it's just slightly different. It's what I like to do, okay? Okay, so we're feeling pretty good. I'm feeling good anyway. You see a lot of techniques where I'm not holding this ball, it looks like. You find this in Taiji. It's a useful technique in fighting. You hold a ball. Not a real ball, but it's like a technique. Here, see? I might grab his arm and throw a low back fist, see? I might come here, this might be an elbow strike. And you might roll with this, I might be here, this might come up to block, and this one comes out to punch as I turn, see? From that horse stance into the bow stance. And here, see, here. So the horse stance, see? And it might be like this, right? And you might go here, to block and strike. But you just get your control of your stances as you go along, you get better. Whether it's a small one or a big one, depends. Rolling over to this habit, this ball here, you might want to make it like both palms down. So I roll over, block, and strike. He comes to hit me, I block his hand down, block, and strike out. Chop, blah, 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 blah. This side. This. And he's coming into guard. Boom, boom. Kick back. Well, you know where your feet positions are. He's going to try to tap my leg, I might step away, but don't have your back to the opponent. You always be able to be aware. But not just up here, and he hits me, so I've got to make sure I've got a guard always. Where these two hands are, see? High and low. You know, one in front here and one behind. So if I'm fighting, I'm blocking, I'm striking. If he takes my arm and he tries to hit me, this hand's still here to protect. Or I punch and he locks that down, the next one comes straight in. So it's sort of the Wing Chun chain punch. So I'm going to punch. Yeah. The first one don't get him, the second one will. And even if it gets him, you're still coming in with more punches. See, one, he blocks it, that comes straight in. I notice his guard's right here already. As soon as it's there, I'm not going to trap myself up. I hit, this is here. See, this side here, I see. A natural small stance, see? And then Wing Chun just comes in. See? He's going to hit me from this side to turn and block. Here, turn and block. See? Yeah. Make it like you're sitting on a stool here. See? I can punch. This might come down and block. See now? Block. Punch. Go into this. This kind of block. 1, 2. Here, here. Block. Punch. Block. See here. And sink into it. And you feel the strength in your legs coming. And your lower back your spine. Turn, whatever. Take his arm, hit or here, block, and hit low, which is just like we said with them double blocks there. This could be a tiger. I block and I strike from this side, block and strike him simultaneously, hips coming in. See, I might block my lower areas, groin here. See, this might come back, pull, as this one go here, or to the side, strike. To the side here, punch. Here, yeah, this up, block. The techniques just come together, whether it's a claw, whether it's a fist, you know, your whole arm, it just comes in, the elbows, the back, you know, coordination with stepping, eyes, peripheral vision, breathing, not exerting yourself, being soft where you need to be. See, soft, strong tension, but then soft techniques, you know, alignment. It's a good thing. So it just feels good. It feels nice. It's not about like just feeling good. Exercise is about the feeling, how you feel. But when you're training with someone, that's when you can get that good reaction speed. Oh, how does this work? You really work it out. You block. I'm not confident to punch. I might use an elbow. Crack. He's going to grab my arms. He's going to pull me down. This elbow comes into strike. He's going to hit my body. I bring the elbow down to cover. This is here to strike it, but I just go there. This one's already there. It's not like here, block and go. I just immediate. See, I might block. This protects my face. This is a low block. I can slam the elbow, I can grab the leg, or this hand can still come in. I might block with my arm, and this palm still gets him, or punch, low punch. But don't lean over, keep yourself like structured. See? Which is why when we do these exercises, whether it's in a stance like this, or whether we're twisting or whatever it is, know that there's that martial arts element in this. So I'm raising his arms up so I can kick below. See, I'm coming down. He's going to hit me, so he's going to push me, so I bring both his arms low. I might use my hands, I might use my wrists. So my hands can still strike back. So he's going to push me, he comes falling forward, his face is there. So as I block, see, I can cover both and strike him, see. Tiger like that, and that's it. So I might be very small in a small position, or I might be in a very big position. It depends. You just move, you know, as you need to. So the exercise should help your martial arts. Is what I'm saying. Not just be a separate thing from it. You know, I'm talking much more than I said I was going to, but I know. Excuse me, yeah. Just explain a few things. So bang, this striking. So, all motion. See, bam to the jaw, bam, bam. Boom, so stepping, 1, 2. Stepping, 1. Oh, might grab his arm, strike. Grab his arm here, pull it down, elbow strike. It depends. Cover, he's going to grab me up, open up. I can hit in the middle, say, boom, block, circular block there, all that way. Do circle blocks, block his hand away, grab his elbow underneath it here, sink myself lower and strike. See, he's pushing in. I might grab his arm and pull in the same direction. This, so he doesn't kick my leg. This one defends. I step on his foot, try to trip him over my foot. Well, that knee can come in. I might kick out as he's pushing me. I parry it to the side and kick as I go. If this arm's a mile away, it's no good. So it's got to be like, something's got to be passing through. So on this side here, same thing. If I block here and then I punch, what's the point? Immediately, block and strike. So his arm's gone by, I strike. This knee's guarding my centre. For a side kick, whatever. Low or mid, whatever. Low level or mid section. So it's got to be coordination. You can't be falling all over the place. There's an art to that, collapsing and using your structure to kind of be soft. In combat where you're soft, so if they feel like they're overpowering you, you become very soft like water. You absorb them in and then come back over and strike. It's that element. But what we're doing is we're just working with the strong structure first, like understanding front and back, you know, up and down, big and small, understanding, you know. Solid at first, and then you go with the soft. But you've got to be relaxed in the beginning too to be able to do it. Because if you're too stiff and you try and do these movements, you won't feel it. It'll just feel so robotic, you know. Yeah. Okay. We're taking our time tonight. So 20 minutes past midnight now. Okay, let's get straight to it. So now we're going to do some squats, right? Squats the feet together. I'll do this hands together, that thing. Sometimes I have my hands in front like that. I've got a praying motion. I'm not praying, but it's like, you know, feet together or almost touching. Just go up and down, feet flat on the floor, knees together, or feet together the best you can. Good strengthening on the legs. Do as many of those as you feel comfortable in a session. Just stretching the legs out a little bit now. I'm going to do another section, set of those, sorry. 16 more. That was just 16. I think just over 16 I just did there. So, yeah. Okay, so there you go. Okay, let's go. So I'm going to do another set of those, okay? You hold on, I'm going to put my shower water on in the bathroom. Hold on 1 second. Thanks. Thank you, because I will need a wash after this workout. As you can see, it's very nice and calm. It's like a controlled workout. I'm not sweating. I'm sweating a lot, but it's not like I'm dripping with sweat, going crazy, like jumping up and down and going fast, you know, on a bag and doing like jumping kicks. It's just a controlled workout, slow enough, you know. But sometimes I go deeper and I do like full on, like loads of fighting moves fast and stuff. But you train slow, and then the faster stuff becomes more powerful. You've got to stretch slowly and train everything slowly. Every little bit counts. Even the little simple exercises. I get some breathing again, so raising the hands. Ignore that foot, as I say. Filling the lungs. Good exercise for the lungs. Also raise a fist like. I also like to do this. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then over. 1, 2. Okay. Hold on. Ignore that foot. So again. Go. 1, 2. We're going to do knees up to chest, back straight. In a moment, a little bit more horse stance maybe first, a little bit. Listen to your body. If your body tells you to do it, just do it. These exercises and so. So a little bit, you know, just do whatever you feel comfortable. Knee up to chest, knees up to chest, you know. Nice and comfortable. Listen to your body more than your mouth. Knee up to chest. A few of those, and then up and out also. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do more if you want to. That's enough for today for me. I'm going to stretch my feet out now, so good control here, focus, balance, alignment. Knee up, pull the toes back, and push out slowly. Midsection, then high. 1. Just do what you can. There. Do more if you want to. A few of those there. Put my hands in position to get my balance. See, as I'm losing balance, I just control my spine and imagine I'm hitting something or blocking against something here. And that's help defending or whatever. And I feel so solid there into the technique, and I've got my balance back again without actually holding on to something or leaning on something, see? Okay. Spine alignment. I'm not really squatting much for this one, I'm just doing the stretches. But the squatting is important for a deep stance, so you're rooted, you know, so nobody can throw you down easily. You know, you can throw them down easily, more easily. Is the thing. Okay, diagonal now, just to the midsection. I'm just doing that. Then to the sides, 1, and I'm going to do side high as well, which I do. So hold on. Just make sure you're nice and comfortable. Just stretching the hamstring basically. 1. Hand positions for balance. I say some small, some big. Okay. Here. Okay, good. Now, okay, palms back behind me. I'm pushing back. So bringing the hands up pretty high, and then pushing out. Okay. Ignore that foot. This one. Good, right? Okay. Now, holding the knee up to chest. Like this. One hand on the foot. So left foot. My left hand will be on the left knee, but my right foot goes across to pull the foot, hold the foot basically. Slightly diagonal as well, so protecting the groin. This here, see, not straight out here, not all the way up, but it's like diagonal. Same with this one now. Get comfortable. So here, right knee up, right hand on it, left hand across the foot, kind of diagonal as you see, because it protects the groin. See that thing, but that's just a different thing. When you're in fighting stances, a lot of times you're bending your knees a lot, almost stretching. Sometimes we just have the legs just straight while I'm straight, like stretching, for example. Okay. Now, next one is knee up and out to the side. So I'll show you. Like that, see, on the side. And I wrap my elbow back around it. Keep my buttocks in, my back straight. Bring it up, bring the knee up to the side. And the other side, wrapping my arm around here. Elbow against that knee there. Hand to balance. Whatever positions you want to put your hand in, back straight. You can look to the side if you want over as well here, like this. From here to the side. There are actually various wushu moves and things that you'll see in forms with like swords and bow staffs and things with the legs are like that, the whole bodily structures in there, you know. So I'm not doing that in this video, I'm just showing you a few things. And while I'm doing that, I'm keeping the legs straight too, I'm just stretching, okay? When you do specific stances, like you might be very low and bending your knees and stuff, I'm not doing that here, okay? Okay. So here, okay, so a lot of content, a lot of things I'm showing you here. Just basics. Oh, a couple more squats I've just remembered I've not done, so yeah, quite important for the back. So when I'm squatting and it's like I've got a sack of potatoes on my back and I'm just squatting down like that. And you can go like that. So here, yeah, I put my foot by the wall. Sometimes I do that. You don't have to do that. I don't need to really, but I want to now. So you can stand over there or wherever. So here, squat down and arc in the back. See. Oh, and then come up. Straight up again, you're back again if you want that. Oh, go over various things, you know. If you want to go over the leans again, you can do that as well. You know, over there. So, leaning over, see. If you want to do it again, whatever, centre, twisting, see. Knees up, do a few punches if you want. See, fast if you want to. Keep that focus. Or medium speed. If you know any martial arts, the techniques come in. It's useful. Okay. The other one is just squatting up and down, but this time without the feet together. It's more like the feet apart, same thing, but not necessarily arcing the back. You go straight up and down. So I'm just, if I arc my back a bit, I might do it for this. When you do the horse stance, though, you get your back straight. Okay. Here. Horse stance, back straight, and Bunbu as well, back straight. Okay, both stance, regardless of the hand position. Okay, the basic thing. Let's go. So just here, squatting up and down. So I'm doing the same, more or less the same thing. Just squatting. I'm just arcing my back a little bit, yeah, but just see if you're comfortable. Just squatting for the legs, basically. You don't need to put your foot by the wall. Just squat up and down. I'm just doing that. Sometimes leg swing backs as well. Like this, just swinging the leg back, being careful. I like to put my hands in a position like this for balance, or different positions. Just swinging back. So don't hit anybody in the jaw. Kick someone's hat off or something. Be careful that you don't do that. Okay, good. Connections with the hips turning. As I'm turning, everything's turning. Test your structure. Don't worry about fidgets, just get control of it. And I'm just, so you're doing, yeah, say, ha. And focus. Once you get that position, there you are, ready. Hold it. See, it's just getting that initial control and feeling. Okay, good. So there. Go over anything you want to go over again, like the horse stance or the, the Wing Chun stance or whatever it might be. I'll sometimes do another stretch like this. We're nearly finished, by the way. Got a few side kick stretches to show you as well, stretching for side kicks. Not actual fast side kicks, just stretching to prepare for side kicks. But before that, go up and down on each knee for a while, just for about 4 times each. So you can watch my other workout videos and martial art videos and you'll see. I sometimes do it slightly different, the workout, it's mostly the same. And there's other martial art techniques you'll see in martial art videos that I do, and I'm showing the techniques of martial arts in general. So I'll go here. 8 actually, was 8 on this one as well. Little bouncing. 1, 2. Don't put too much pressure on your joints, just do what you feel comfortable with. So, feel how you feel comfortable. Okay, good. Now, what else? So we'll do side kick stretches now, get them out of the way. So hold on, knee up, and we'll do it low, and middle, look at your target, middle twice, and high. If you can go straight up, good for you, if you're on the edge of the foot or the flat part. Yeah, okay, here. High to give it a stretch out. Do what you can. So I'm not an expert, I'm not in anyone else's system. I'm only always doing the best I can for my body, that's it. If you've got any injuries, don't be stupid. And silly, look after your body, don't push yourself. Let yourself heal up first. Or wait till you get in better health, okay? So your health is to preserve you, maintain you and develop and do good for yourself, strong. There's no point you harming yourself, you know? So I go into these techniques sometimes where you see me just go into a martial art technique or something where I'm blocking like this and I'll strike. I'm thinking of all the combative elements. It just comes in once you feel nice and warmed up, like you get all these movements that you feel nice and comfortable in doing. But before you do a workout, you might feel really stiff. Like I usually feel really stiff, like not good enough to do movements of martial arts. Next thing is back on the angles, diagonal high, with not doing the edge but the sole of the foot. Pushing it out, just leaning over. Oh, nice. So nice. Also with the under one as well, like an under kick. Toes pointed down this time, but it's a stretch. Remember, we're not doing fast kicks in this video. It's not the point. I can do all that, but we're not doing that. Okay. There's a lot of fast techniques I could show you in kicking, spinning, but in this video we're just doing slow, controlled stretches. Lifting up high, a high one. Stretching, trying to get it high, slowly, see, because then you'll easily be able to go fast when you do techniques, It's easy. You rush like that, in a workout, you're not going to develop good flexibility or strength to any level. Per se, You've got to take your time and energy on it. I've got a few things left to do. It's a long workout, so I told you it takes between 1 and 2 hours for me these days. So sometimes when I've got a busy week, I can't even get the whole thing in every day, and it upsets me. I try to, but with age and stuff I've got going on, and how tired I am mentally and physically, just trying to make a living to survive for me and family, it is just too much. Plus I work on my own animation projects as well, which I draw hand by hand, frame by frame, digital, but like traditional way, drawing in my free time too. Just got to find time for family, find time for relaxing, playing some games. I like to play games to relax sometimes. I didn't play video games for like 20 years, so I got back into them. I love them, some of the games. So I'm doing things to help myself, outside of, trying to get a living to live, On top of that, I'm actually trying to do the things I enjoy, as well as just the basic normal life stuff, and an extra hassle outside of my struggles. So to do this takes a lot of work, so sometimes I have to do a little quick stretch in the morning, just a few stretches, loosen up, and then just go. But if I want to do the whole thing like this, I have to just try and do it in the evening sometimes, or get the rest, half in the morning, half in the evening, it depends. I try to get it most days in, like I always have done. But recently I've been more slow, it's been more thorough I've had to go, I feel, rather than rushing it and also making myself more tired. You need to get enough rest and sleep to balance things. It shouldn't be a hindrance, it should be a help, your workout to you, the working out exercise, and the martial arts, a lot of techniques. There's fancy techniques, but there's also really simple techniques, self-defense. But, you've got to find time for all this stuff, and you need to rest. You can train on your days off as well, But yeah, just keep yourself mainly in a good shape. If you need a day off because you've got to do something, then fair enough. If you need 1 or 2 days, let's say maximum, but for me I'll say it depends. If I need a day where I'm too tired and I can't do anything, that's fine also. But just keep a regular workout. Try and get it every day or as often as possible, because otherwise you'll get rusty. It'll deteriorate. Okay, so let's look. What I'm doing now is a few stretches here, and we're going to go to what we're doing. Let's do some splits after some jumping jacks. Do some jumping jacks. Oh, we'll do splits and then jumping jacks. Side box splits. Okay, not perfect. I can't do them perfect. Just do a bit. Just put my legs wide, like that. Pushing my feet out, the soles of the feet away, and then fists on the floor to condition my knuckles a little bit. Bounce gently and then come back up. push myself up like that. Back straight. Breathing now, so the energy is through my arms into my fist knuckles here. Now open the hands. See, breathing up, breathing in as I'm raising this energy with my palms now, up here, and then out, pushing the energy down. You know, I can do the fingers, I say feel the energy going through your fingers. You've got to try and feel this energy through the palms, through your arms, as I say, through your fists, through your fingers. It's got to be all there, you know. Blocking. Block. I block, I come back, and I strike. I grab his arm, pull and palm. I grab his arm, pull, twist, and lock. To twist him down, lock, or just pull him in, and just lock basically. Here, arm lock. But you want to go into a stance, usually a strong stance. Here, so I lock here. With this blocking, protecting my legs, and being rooted. In Wing Chun, see, palm strikes or punches. Grab elbow, lock, lock, grab the elbow, crane punch, punch, block, crane block, punch, block, block, double block, double block, double block, double block. See here. I block down and strike, see? Stopping block. See? Turn. Here, here, grab, back fist. Here, grab, back fist, back. Practice techniques. Like you're going to feel really horrible in the beginning, loosen your leg, if you don't do some squats first to strengthen your legs up and down, like I showed you. Yeah. Go back here. Good. And come up and relax. You feel good you did something there. That's good to practice. But you can also stand here and just practice moves, walking naturally. Walking. Basics from karate as well. I like to do that. See? Step in. See? I might step here and chop. See? Into a normal fighting stance. Roll. Kick. Here. Kick. Fast kicks. Whatever. Oh, you see? Back. See? This kind of thing. Elbow. See? See? Step up. See? Here. Wing Chun again. See? Low block. See? Here. Get up. But just come naturally. And the crane. Here. Or here. Or catch it and lock in. Coming from the back. From here. Turn. It looks funny, but you know, when you know, you know. To catch the arms. So, things. Horse stance again. Back of the hands, the wrists, palms. And it comes together when you start to put some more martial arts in. You feel the control, so you can control your breathing and not talk too much. I'm kind of just doing a bit of a simple stuff for the video here, but, you know, I'm breathing and trying to talk for the video, but you know what I'm saying? Okay. So we'll do jumping jacks. Then we're going to do some other, two like stance exercises on the legs, a few things. Straight back by the wall, and we'll just finish off with a few real simple things. We'll just finish, okay? So we do 26 jumping jacks. When I stop messing around, hold on. Hold on 1 second. This habit I get on my foot, so annoying. Good. Let's go. That's 2. I'm going to do 24 more. Hold on 1 second. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Good. Simple. I'm trying to be quiet because the neighbours next door and down below. Breathe in. Good. You've got to feel like the flexibility around your body. Different things. Different kind of positions and stuff. So if you can feel it in your body, you know how to work out. All that kind of stuff. Mantis. And so this is when it comes in after you start doing a good workout like that. You know, you start to feel better in yourself. Different kind of things you can do. And it comes together. So this one as well, actually, here. Standing just natural and an elbow across. Could be a block and an elbow here. Different things, you know, blocking low, elbow. Straight here or here, see. Blocking, open, strike. Different kinds of things. Block high, hit low. See, block low, hit high, of course, but also block low, hit high, different stuff, as you know. Okay. So we've got a couple of stance work things to do now. I'm going to do a small one first. I'll show you that. Actually, it is. I'll do a simple one. So a ball like this with the leg bent, and then come over. Come here, and then over. Block and tiger strike. Turn and over. And side. Turn and over. You could do 100 of those if you wanted to. It's a little exercise, right? Now, we're going to do these other ones, so I'll show you. It's not a full-on bow stance either, but it's just come in here with your foot on the ball of the foot as you do it. Here, leaning over, twist it with this hand. Come back and go. Then go this side, over and go here. Stretch it all the way through the back of the arm into the fingers. Sink on that front leg like Gongu, but you're up on the ball of the foot on the other foot there. Over again. So curl and then go like this basically and stretch it out straight. You'll really feel a nice stretch on the back. Here, lean forward a bit and go look to your fingers there. The other hand can just be by your side or it can be here. It's up to you what you want to do. Come over again, so I'm coming over, I block. As I come into this ball again, so I'm here. I come here, block, feet together. See, as I transition from here, I come here, over. I could just put the hand here if I wanted to, but just here and go. And then twist, grab, like I'm grabbing his hand. I'm pulling him back. I could pull him back and go punch. Or pull him, punch, block that out. If I wanted to. We're not doing that, as I say. Now, usually what I do is I do that, come back and then step back. And I go here. So same thing, like a ball. I like to use this ball with here. Stepping out, okay, grab and elbow across, ball of the foot again, slightly arc, it doesn't matter for this one. Then go again, here, come out. It can be like this or like this, it doesn't matter. Here, I can do a hook punch if I wanted to, or a forearm strike, chop or whatever, coming across, but I'm going over the elbow strike. reason being is more close to my core, and I want to work that core twist. I look over here. I pulled his elbow or his wrist close in. I'm twisting, and this is hitting him. He's coming close to me here. Don't lean. Here. Then come up. You could even step up and do that, like in some of the forms you see, Wushu and Shaolin form, or Kung Fu form. Yeah, so that's basically that. I'm going to stand by this wall now. I'll put my back straight up against the wall. I won't even bother to, I'll do it here. Hold on. Stand by this wall, my back straight, just so you can see me. You know, just to straighten the back. Put your elbows against the wall, the back of your head, the back of your heels, everything just completely flat. Shoulders back against the wall. You know, for a few seconds or whatever. And then, you know, it's good for, you can hold it for like 10 minutes if you want, 20 minutes, up to you. But just for a few seconds, walk away. No, good. Because I've got this problem with a hunchback when I'm walking around, sometimes it's hunching back. You want to have your back straight, have a nice, you know, straight back. You can walk as well, walk forward and just twist back and go forward again, twist, or go like this. Walk forward and go like that. It's another exercise if you want to practice that twisting motion again. So you can also, of course, work basic things like walking, stepping forward, doing a punch, even just in a natural, like small bow stance, like that. 1, go forward, 1, 2. Step into a low block, 1, 2, like karate, you know. Go 1, 2, 3. If you want to do some karate training, 1, 2, 3. I'm getting very lightly and controlled, slowly. I'm just saying, you don't have much space, be aware of your surroundings, even without looking here. Step into that horse stance, come over, loop, and go into an outer block. Even a high one is here, so boom, pa. If you want to go low, nice and low, you can do that as well. Go into low stances. Big, long, you know, wushu punches and things if you want to. For a good stretch, because the whole point of this is a stretching workout and some basic strength, see? That's what I'm saying. So that's why I go a bit extreme sometimes. But you can go in small stances as well, so small squatting, thing like that. You know, or just come in a small space like that, hold it. Different kind of angles. Things like that, go into different positions and things, those kind of things you want to, you know, stretching your legs naturally. Do a thing like this. Be careful, obviously. You can do other leg stretches like this, stretching down with the heel, toes up, and down nicely, controlled. This kind of thing. Looking over your hands to come up and then sink into here. To the side, you can do that too. Just leaning, stretching there. Whenever you want to do a few techniques, you'll be okay. I'm nearly finished basically. I've done a nice workout. I feel great. Very nice. Okay. So I do thank you for watching. As I say, it's just not for like a show or anything. Just for the fact that I'm sharing it. You know, this kind of thing. These kind of Kung Fu exercises that I like to do. Okay, it's mostly from Kung Fu training, as I say, but you know, you don't have to do a lot of martial arts if you're not really doing it for that. You can just do basic stretching. And this basically is a basic workout, as I say. You know, nice and slow, coordinated stretches for your kicks in the beginning, as I say, and everything too. And if you're not very flexible, don't worry, you're very strong. Just work on whatever you can. You know, there's a lot of different techniques in the martial arts. can benefit you. They're really simple techniques and stuff. You know? So let's go here, for example, here. So just go here. Here. Low block with the arm. And this is blocking high. Come back up and punch. Even here on the side, even here. Grabbing and punch. That's guarding. Crane. These kind of things. These kind of strengthening exercises for the legs. Seeing is believing, but feeling is the truth, remember. And, you know, when you take time, you'll know what it feels like. Because in the beginning, it's hard to even get into a workout. But I feel great now that I've done this, you know. So it'll just come together. So the techniques will come together. Okay. Block, chop. Thanks for watching. Train hard and stay safe. And my teacher always said, if it doesn't hit you, if it doesn't hurt you, so if it doesn't touch you, it can't hurt you. So rather than fancy show, learn to block, and the best block is don't be there. Avoid dangerous situations if you can. Have a bit of confidence in respecting yourself, valuing your life, defending yourself if need be. Defense is most important. You only use techniques if you need to. Practice and, you know, repetition is most important. And you know, that's basically it. You know, learn nothingness, learn to be absent from all dangers. But it's good to learn to block. It's good. It's important to be determined in your training. You know, just train more. Don't always be concerned with what it looks like. Train by yourself and train with people. You know, that's the thing. If you can, sparring. If you can't, then that's that. And if you want to just train up boxing and stuff, you know, whatever you're doing, you can do that. Very, very useful. Like sparring with someone, just get some boxing training. On the pads. You know. Yeah, I'm not the best. I've done a bit of kickboxing when I was younger. So, but yeah, man. You know, just go for it. Moving around, you know, on your toes, light on your toes, you know. Come on, that's it. Yeah. Body shot goes twisting right in. Come on, look in this back. Body shot. Get a bag. Train conditioning on something you can train with your arms for blocking, martial arts, and you'll be great to go. So, breathing control. It will come together. Thank you for watching. Train hard and stay safe. It's quite a hectic world out there, so always be careful out and about.